Now it's time to create the objects and to connect them with the widgets that we created. So let's first create the checkboxes. So I'm gonna type here private later need var check box, let's say Kotlin. It's gonna be of type checkbox. Again, private later need var checkbox, let's call it Java. Let's type again private later need var checkbox Python. Also checkbox. And we also need to reference our text view, because here we're gonna show the state of our checkboxes, so what checkboxes are checked or are unchecked. And let's see what I did this text view. Sorry. So let's see what So let's see what ID this text view has. So I'm gonna go inside activity main.xml. Let's hide the emulator. Let's click on text view, and it has the ID text view choice. So I'm gonna type here private later need var text view choice. Gonna be of type text view. And let's go back inside activity main, because let's change the text of the button to something else. So let's go inside the strings to create a string here. String button is gonna have the ID text, and it's gonna be called show. It's gonna have the text show. Now go back here, and we have the ID button. Let's call it show button. For the ID, press enter, click on refactor, let's click on text view, and let's delete that text to have when we opened up for the first time, so don't have this text view as the text. So let's delete this. Alright, so let's go back here. Now let's connect now our objects with the widgets. So I'm gonna type here first checkbox Kotlin equals find view by ID r.id dot checkbox Kotlin checkbox Java equals find view by ID r.id dot checkbox Java checkbox Python equals find view by ID r.id checkbox Python. And let's also connect the text view. So I'm gonna type here text view equals find view by ID r.id text view choice. Now let's attach one click listener to our button, but we didn't create the button, so let's create also the button here. Private later need var show button of type button. Let's see what ID the button has. Let's import that. So let's see what ID this button has. And let's change the text to show. And let's see what ID it has. So it has the ID show button. So I'm gonna type here show button find view by ID r.id dot show button. Now let's attach an event listener to our show button. So let's type here show button dot set on click listener. So we're gonna listen to clicks on the show button. I'm gonna press enter. Let's rebuild again the project because we have that underline. Now it disappeared. Right now everything is fine. Next, what we need to do is to create a string builder, because I'm gonna concatenate some strings. So I'm gonna append some string, and to do that I'm gonna type here val sb for string builder equals string builder, and here I'm gonna type sb dot append. So I'm gonna append some text, append, and here I'm gonna type checkbox. I'm gonna choose the first one, Kotlin dot text. So I'm gonna get the text, the name of the checkbox, dot to string. Let's put a plus, status is, and let's push it to the next line, and let's type here checkbox. So let's put a plus there, a plus here. So let's go here and type checkbox Kotlin dot is checked. So this is gonna return if the checkbox is checked or is not checked. So what we're doing here, we're appending this entire string, and we're gonna append it after we append the entire string. We're gonna also have to append the strings for all the checkboxes. So we're gonna add here a \n to move to the next line and to skip the line. So I'm gonna put here \n. Now I'm gonna type again string builder dot append checkbox java dot text dot to string plus status is. So put a plus here, we go here and to type checkbox, and checkbox java is gonna give us the status is checked or is not checked. And what we're doing here with the string builder is that we are appending, and we first appending this text, and we add a new line, and then on the next line we add this text. So this is why we are using this string builder, because we can append in this way text. And let's also put here a backslash n to have a new line. So I'm gonna put \n, and let's type again sb dot append. I'm gonna type here checkbox python, I think that is dot text dot to string plus status is. I'm gonna put plus here again, checkbox python that is checked, and also plus and a \n to add the new line, to add a new line. So now we need to set this text to our text view choice. So to do that, we're gonna go down here, we type text view choice dot text, and we're gonna type here sb dot to string, and that is gonna append the entire text to our text view choice. So now if you run this, let's put a colon here, colon here. Let's run it again, because I added the colons and I want to have that. Alright, now if I go here and I check Kotlin and I click on the show button, we get Kotlin status is true. So this is executed the code that is here. If I check Java and I click on show, we get Kotlin status is true, Java status is true. If I check Python, we get Kotlin status is true, Java status is true, Python status is true. And if I uncheck all and I click on show, we get that all have the state false. Or if you click on Java, you have Java true. So this is what you can do with checkboxes. Checkboxes can have a state which can be checked or unchecked, and this will be very useful when building apps. So I'm gonna end the video now and see you in the next video.